finally I'm live again, and I'm so happy that I'm live. And I'll just switch off the fan so that you guys can hear me again. And I'll just share the link on all the social media platforms before taking this session forward. But before that, I would like to say hello, everyone, and I'm so happy to be back here on my YouTube channel. It's been so long that I was back on my YouTube channel. I think I almost skipped it for like a month or maybe more. Maybe more, I think 1.5 months. I had my exams. But yeah, okay, I'll just share the update so that everybody gets to know the link and they can join in. So just a moment for that. I think that would be all. I'll just quickly share the link and then we can start as soon as people join in. I will also post it on Facebook. Okay, so before I start, let me share it everywhere. I think YouTube also does send notifications, but let me still share the update so that somebody who's not joined yet would still know that I'm live. So I have shared it, and Sachin Singla has joined. Hi Sachin, how are you? I am so happy that you joined it. So for those of you who are not aware of it, so Sachin is basically in DTU, and I met him over few meetups, and he'd come as an attendee, and I'm very glad that he's joined the call. So this call, this not call, I mean this live chat, and this would specifically be focusing on how exactly you can be a community lead and how exactly one should apply for all international conferences as a speaker. Generally, students, have this dilemma that they should join in or not. I think I should start in some time because it's just shared all the link and everything. I've just shared it. So let us just wait that everybody join, whosoever can. Maybe they must have seen it. Yeah, okay. So he says, glad that you remember. I remember, I do remember. and it was really nice meeting you. Again, people in Delhi, I think meeting people in Delhi is a bit easier, but I am flying to Bangalore this week for a summit, which is based out for community leads, whosoever is leading Google community in India. There's a huge summit happening in Bangalore, and I'm going to be there. So if anybody has any queries regarding it, you can ask me. So Aishwarya has joined in, and she says, "Hello, hello, hi Aishwarya," and please, there's a small request. You can call me Sakshi. My name is, I like my name, and I like people using it. So yeah. Okay, so I think I'll start briefly about what exactly this whole live thing was. Firstly, I would really like to apologize that I'm doing a video after I think more than a month or so. I think 1.5 months, but I'm so happy that finally this is happening. I'm so excited. I had my exams, then I had to fly down to Berlin. There were so many things. I was actually made a co-organizer of a very prestigious community. There were so many things happening that I was not able to put videos on my channel. But thank you so much, everybody, whosoever has joined in and whosoever has previously been a regular viewer of my channel. Thank you so much. It's been possible only because of your support, and I'm back again, and I'll promise that I'll not take sabbaticals very often. I will not take sabbaticals at all. Actually, I will keep my channel um, as motivated as possible, and I'll keep pushing out videos and interactive interviews, live sessions, whatever I can on my channel, because this is something I really wanted to start, and now it's here, so I should not just miss out on this opportunity. So that's one thing. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, then you can ask that regarding international talks, which is the first topic that I would be addressing. So generally, students like to take up, they're a little hesitant, but they do want to take this opportunity up as being a speaker in various technical conferences and in numerous meetups. They want to give hands-on sessions, they want to conduct workshops, they want to give talks, but they're still hesitant because they feel that the person who is actually going to be listening might think he's nahi aata, yeah, not aware of it, or maybe somebody who's much more experienced would be sitting there. So I'll tell you my story, which is I don't know if you guys would relate to it. So I started giving talks in my third year, I feel. Yeah, by the end of my third year, I started giving talks, and I was very nervous. No, not by the end of third year. In the beginning of the third year, I started giving talks, and I was very nervous. And I was like, oh my god, how am I going to say? I was confident in taking sessions, or just going on stage. I was confident up to that part, but I was not confident enough that my knowledge, my technical knowledge, what if I say something wrong and it's completely out of place and it's not needed, and then somebody pinpoints that she's saying everything that she said is absolutely incorrect and she has no information and she's just come here on stage without any prior homework, whatever. So I was very, very scared with that. But then gradually, when I was on stage, I knew that this is my chance and I have to show people. And I took it extremely, extremely basic. I didn't focus on the buzzwords. I didn't focus on having and showing that I know everything. I said that, you guys might know more than me, but this is what I know. And this is what I would like to give a talk on. And I remember my first talk was on deep learning. I still remember I gave it at Women in Machine Learning and Data Science. Because for international conference, there's a whole procedure and you need to follow the entire process. What happens first is that you need, there's like how if you guys are into publishing papers, or if you've ever really filled up call for speakers, you might know. So what exactly you do is you have they have all the information on their website for an international conference. They'll flash out the date information, the venue, time, if they're willing to give you stipend in the sense like travel allowance or whatever. If they are giving you accommodation, generally accommodation is given. Travel allowance is something which is subjective to the conference. So it depends on how well you can actually how good profile you have and how you represent yourself. So to get into an international conference, it's very important that you start very basic. Just go out to local meetups in your city, like how I did. I used to, since I became an organizer, but I was before that also I was speaking, I was giving talks. So I used to give talks, and then I became an organizer of women in machine learning and data science, and then I started giving talks. Then I started giving talks on a weekly basis. I thought, or maybe a monthly basis, that at least month may I should do one talk. That was the idea. And then gradually I had given like more than I think now I've given more than 15 to 20 talks. I think it has gone even more than that, considering conferences, local meetups, general talks, YouTube, anything. So howsoever, whatever steps you really want to take for yourself, you can do that. And you just get drilled into it, start giving talks. Once you have a good stack of good talks at good conferences, let's say there's new conference coming which is Pi Data Delhi. I'm talking about Delhi because obviously I live here, so it's easy for me to talk about my city because I am aware of how things work. But again, there are a lot of conferences happening in Bangalore also, and again, I think Bangalore is like one of the hub. Obviously, tech industry is there, and it's like really good. So for that, you just start giving talks like in your local meetups, and once you have a stack of good talks, you can actually go to these. You can follow few people who have been giving talks, and they would be sharing the information about the conference. Now, suppose I have given talk at Berlin Buzzwords, and it was 3 day long conference, and I gave my talk on 17th of June on bias in NLP models. And it was 101 bias in NLP model 101 because it was on gender bias. So that is why I chosen the 101, like the basic number. I mean figure. That's how you actually go about it. All of this is taken into consideration, and the most important thing is an abstract is prepared. So first of all, once you open the website, once you're following people who are actually giving a lot of international talks, you get to know, okay, these are the conferences available, and then you search also. You can go and do an online search that these are the conferences which are available. I want to give talk here. So what is the best place, or which is the most suitable place I should give a talk on? You find out. You ask people that, okay, the organizers that my talk is in this category, would it fit in? They will anyway give you a description that these are the topics we are sort of these are the topics that are covered in your talk. Okay, pardon me, two more comments have been made. So Mohan says hi Mohan, hi. And Akash says great topics are covered in your talks. Thank you so much. I'm happy that my talk is benefiting so many people, digitally or physically. It's one and the same thing, but it's still making a lot of difference. If from here you can actually understand what I'm trying to say. So thank you so much, Akash. And thank you so much, Mohan. And so the basic, again, coming back to what I was saying. So what did I say? Yeah. So once you start, you can reach out to the organizers also, and then you can ask, my topic is this, would it fit in for the conference? If not, they will, ask you to make a few changes. But after that, once your final draft is prepared, you need to create a presentation, you need to share the knowledge, the content, everything, and that has to be uploaded on their website. There would be a whole registration thing. You will have to also give an abstract, which, like I said initially, also it's very important. You need to give the entire information, let's say in 150 words or 200 words, that this is my talk all about. This is the application of this is based here. This is the content that I'm going to be addressing. And all the information that you can sum it up crisp and convincing should be in that 150 to 200 words. But before that, while describing yourself, there are a lot of community-based questions that you need to address. So I remember for Berlin Buzzwords, I was asked that, there are a lot of underrepresented people. What is your attitude towards them? Or if they are given chance and you are not given a chance, how would you react to it? I remember some of it was like this. I don't remember the exact question, but yeah, the gist was somewhere focusing here. So you need to be literally accepting to it. You cannot be thinking that you are the best, and it's never the case. So make sure whenever you are filling for call for speakers, you are considering all these, because these are very basic factors which are looked out. If you are not, your content can be like supremely amazing, but if your attitude towards all these critical points are not very flexible, then it's a little difficult to get into these conferences. Obviously the content matters a lot, which is why I was the youngest speaker ever at Berlin Buzzwords. For the past 10 years, they've never had a student. I also, at one point, I felt that I'm no more a student because I just graduated, and I was sort of, just gave my final year exams and not got my my result. But yeah, I was still the youngest I could be in the 10 years. And there were people who were from Facebook, there were people who were from Google. These people were giving talks at my level. So it was a lot more pressurizing because I had to maintain that content, that, the person sitting in front of me should not feel that, oh my God, what have we done? Why have we called her? She's a student. So you need to be really sure about the content that you're going to be, adding to your slides, to your abstract which you're going to be giving. You need to really take care of that. And then once you get accepted, there's a mail for that. They give, it's obviously if you have an Indian passport, like most of us do, you need to apply for visa. So they'll give you all visa letter, everything is given. And if they have accommodation, they'll give you accommodation letter, and rest is how generally it works. Now, I had a very interesting case. So Berlin Buzzwords did not actually, it was a machine learning conference, and I think only 2 sessions were of NLP. Core NLP was just one, that was mine, and there was one virtual assistant base. So it was somewhat related to 3-4 topics, and NLP was one of them. But the core one was mine, absolutely NLP. But the interesting thing that happened was that I actually was not allowed to. They were very kind enough to give me the travel allowance, which was not included. So if you're a student and if you request them, there are some good conferences who might even give you the travel allowance, even if you are not. But you need to be a student, because you can convince them in saying that I don't earn right now, so obviously it's not possible for me to purchase my own tickets, or my company would not be able to. So if you could just help me out. And there are, if it's a really good conference, they'll take care of you because they want like good speakers. So that's one. And my trip to Berlin was amazing. It was really enticing. It was like the best thing that could ever happen. I had attendees from such amazing companies, their workers like Facebook, Amazon, Google, IBM, so many amazing people who were there, who were, who actually liked my talk, and I felt so relieving that, okay, finally my hard work has paid off. So it's not something which is very difficult. I have also not given too many talks internationally. It was my first time, yet it turned out to be amazing. So just follow these steps, and I think you guys would even do better than me. I have that feeling, because at least now you have a bit of information. Before you, I had no information with me, so it was even more difficult. So I hope this thing helps you. Now, to become community organizers, so a lot of people on LinkedIn, on so many places, actually ask that we want to join a community. So I'm leading two communities: Women in Machine Learning and Data Science New Delhi, and GDG, which is Google Developers Group Cloud New Delhi. So the new name has been GCDC, which is Google Cloud Developer Community New Delhi, has been reinstated as GDG Cloud New Delhi. So, okay, before going that, there's a question. Can you just make video on how to get into the process of better development and the things you wish you knew? Things you wish you knew them when you are studying and custom curriculum. Okay, I think I've understood most of it because it's a really long question. So just correct me if there's something I'm missing. So you want me to make a video where I can actually explain you how you can develop your profile and how exactly marks play a role and how exactly you should study, considering all the events that one should do to make their profile strong. Is this what Mohan, you want to know? You can comment yes or no, or if there's something that I'm missing out or I've misunderstood, you can explain me that as well. Because going to live series, yeah, okay, cool. Because that's the agenda. It's an interactive platform. I would really like all you guys to put as many questions as possible. Though in this live series, I'm talking a lot, and that's because I've not really come live anytime soon. So I'm a bit more excited. But yeah, if you have any queries, everybody please pull in your questions. You can, ping me. It'd be great if you ping me here and state your question. But yeah, okay. Coming back to Mohan's question, so don't really know how I can help you with personality development, because that is something which is very organic. But I can tell you how exactly, since I don't know you personally, I don't know what are your fears and what are you hesitant to. But I'll keep it very generic so that it sort of helps you. And if there's something specific, you can ask me that as well. For me, when I was in my second year, um, I was sort of interested in machine learning. I really liked the concept. I did a few applications myself. So by the beginning of second year, I knew that okay, I want to work in this field. Now I am not somebody who just wants very basic things. I really like to push myself forward because I cannot adjust with the minimal stage. I really like luxurious lifestyle. I like people knowing me. I like going on the topmost level when I can of my reach. Somebody might have even a higher reach, and it's really incredible for them to have that. So I cannot settle for common things, and I'm not like that. So I knew that I had to do something to outshine and to outshine the crowd, as we say, because I like doing it. That's why it's easy for me. It's not that everybody has to do it. That's one thing. Second, again, for me, how I started doing a lot of courses on Coursera because I taught myself. I literally had no courses by the time I was in second year. I started doing courses on my own. I think I was the only girl who was prepared in my mind in my class that okay, this is what I want to do and this is where I want to go. I had all my pictures in my head. I still do. And I've done the same thing that I actually planned back in my second year, in my first year. Okay, so he's specifically asking, Mohan is asking specifically for data structures and algorithm. That is something that you can never stop learning. Even today, I feel that, uh, see data structures and algo, DSA, DSA or DS and algo. is something which is like maths. You have to do it because there's a difficult problem right ahead of you. If you've cracked the easy one, there's a moderate level and there's a difficult level, the advanced level. And you've done the advanced, there's another advanced level. So keep practicing. First thing first, I think there are a lot of available resources. This Code Chef, if you've just started, there's Geek for Geeks if you've just started. If you want to do the higher level, then there's this book which is really good. Um, I don't know if you've heard the name. I'll share the link. It's called Cracking the Code, and it's basically for interview. Actually, Google recommends this video. I mean this book. Sorry, not this video. This book for their interviews also. So you can follow this link I have shared, Mohan. I think it will be really helpful for you if you go through this book and you really solve the questions, because this is something that would really help you for personality development. It's important that you not just restrict yourself to the courses and just stay always behind the laptop. You need to go in front and address that also. You're welcome, Mohan. Okay, there's another comment by Aishwarya which I just missed. But let me just solve his query and then I'll get back to you. So it's very important that you not only just do all the questions and all, because at one point you need to stand out and you need to address the crowd also, even in office. So it's good that if you just start developing something and you pitch about it, maybe in hackathons, how you do it, you can go to hacks, you can participate as volunteers in technical communities. There's so much you can do, and I think you should, because that's very important, because you meet so many inspiring people and then you also want to be like them, and then it's never ending. So I think just these two things would be more than enough. And if there's any specific thing that you need to know, then you can again comment below and ask. Okay, so Ishwarya has I just want to know, how can I come to know about all the thing that how you've reached here? I follow you on FB. It's really inspiring. Please do guide me. Oh my god, that is so sweet. Thank you so much, Ishwarya. I mean, this is really very sweet. I don't think so that, oh, it's really sweet. I'm just so happy. But yeah, to be on a serious note, I don't think so. You should. I don't think myself that I've done enough. I mean, if I was supposed to give an interview maybe at Google, I don't think so I'll be ready. I really need to prepare and really need to put a lot of efforts and hard work together. So it depends what exactly from where you are looking. At class 12, I'll be very honest, I was a very, very naive girl. I was extremely innocent. I had no clue what's going to happen to me. I mean, I was not able, if somebody used to, yell at me, I just didn't do anything. I just cried. That's all I did. But coming to college, I really, really, really explored myself. I grew as a person. So just to be where you think I have become, I think, Aishwarya, you are far more confident than how I was. I was confident whenever I used to be on stage, but in life, I was not confident. I was, I never, I couldn't say, no to somebody if I don't like it. I don't think so. It's innocence. I think it's called being naive, and I was at one point of time, but I really, really grew when I was in college. I took the gear of my life and I really thought that, okay, these are the things that I would like to do. And I did that. And I think I'm at least proud of myself that I'm not that girl anymore who used to listen to all these, rubbish things and was not able to just get it out of a system. So that's very important that you take care and you make your decisions yourself. My parents have been extremely supportive. If you really think you want to be here where I am, first thing first, think of yourself who can do everything. A person can do everything, and I think you're good to go. And I hope you even have a brighter future than what you thought I have. And just work hard and keep working. And thank you so much for your lovely words. And I hope Hope you success and wish you all the best. So I think it's 10:34 now. I'll also take the day off. If there are any questions, you can ask me. I'll just wait for like a couple of minutes if there are any questions, because even I'm very tired. So let's see. I think okay, everybody is tired now. Cool. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in. And I really would like to say I was initially not really, I was scared to come back live again, because it has been more than like 1.5 months, or maybe 2 months actually. I'm not sure, or maybe it has gone even more than that. I just had like a really long sabbatical leave, and now I'm back on my chair. Now I'm back on my feet. So now I would be taking this very seriously, and now I would be. And thank you so much. One thing I need to say, thank you for reaching out to me for a video where actually there are a lot of videos of mine which have been less in. I mean, if you ignore that sabbatical leave when I was actually active, my YouTube channel has done really well. It has really gone above my expectations. Honestly, I got like more than 1.1k viewers on 2-3 videos. It's really nice. So thank you so much for seeing all my videos, and I hope I can bring out something more. I actually thought making this completely for technical people, but now I'm thinking to consider non-tech people also. Since I'm not from your background, I am not aware. So if there's somebody who here wants to pursue non-tech, there's one more thing regarding my LinkedIn. It's difficult to accept requests on LinkedIn, because after starting my YouTube channel, I've been getting a lot of requests, and sometimes it's very difficult to manually screen out, okay, this person I know, this person I don't know. So that's one thing. If I take time in accepting your LinkedIn request, please don't mind. Please cooperate with that. And there's another comment by Aishwarya, a heartfelt thanks. If possible, then please try to reply on FB. Yeah, sure, I will. I'm so sorry, but I'm not socially active that much. But I will definitely work on this, because I need to be active socially, and I need to. In fact, I am not active at all. That's not good. Even on my Twitter, I come on my Twitter like in weeks or maybe in days, and then one day I'm doing everything, and then for the next 3-4 days, 1 week, I have no clue what's happening on Twitter, what's happening on Facebook, what's happening on WhatsApp. I'm like this everywhere, which is not good. I will work on this, because I don't know. I think it takes a lot of time, and then sometimes it's too consuming that you're always on your gadgets. It's better to do something else, I feel. But at times I'm always on my laptop, but not on social media. I think that would be the better way to put it. But I will definitely do that. And thank you, Shwarya, for making me realize. Okay, she has given another comment. I really need such great people to guide me. I do see my future engineering. Oh, that's great. Well, if you want to take up engineering, I think DTU, NS. If you're from Delhi, I'm not sure if you're from Delhi or not. If you're from Delhi, then DTU, NSIT, Triple IT, IGIT is in all girls, so you have an opening there as well. Obviously, IIT Delhi, but since I was not that good academically that I could crack IIT, so I sometimes forget it. But yeah, IIT is also there. Then there's BVP, MATE, Bharati Vidyapeeth, MATE, Maharaja Agrasen, Maharaja Surajmal. Am I missing anything? At least these 10 colleges. There's JIIT. I gave my okay. So I gave my talk at JP once, JP Institute of Technology, and it was their DSC. DSC is Developer Student Chapter or Club. So they had organized a Dev Fest, a smaller Dev Fest, and had called me. So that was the first time where I gave talk in some other college, which was like really scary, because again, like how you think you need guidance from me, I needed guidance from another person who was giving talk, and he was there with me. I was like, oh my god, do I have to give talk in front of him? I also had that, but just keep doing it. Who knows, one day I'll be asking you that, tell me something, how to do something in 12th. My sister's there or something, I don't know. I hope that happens, and I hope we really, do well. And all the best. I hope you get engineering, whichever stream you like to take up. But these are the good colleges in Delhi. Not sure about anywhere else, but I really hope you get what you want. And now I'll take my YouTube channel extremely seriously, and I will not let you guys, see less of me. I'll come more, and I'll meet you guys more often digitally. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in today, and thank you so much for your heartfelt comments. They were really very sweet. I think I will not address the community organizer thing, or I'm not sure, but if I'm not, so I'll just quickly, cover that also. You just keep volunteering for whichever community you are, and then once you volunteer, then you get into the core team, and from the core team, you are selected as a co-organizer or an organizer, and you get a lot of benefits. Like I said, that I'll be going to Bangalore. It'll be a fully sponsored trip. I like going on sponsored trips, so that's again one thing. And again, you get to meet a lot of people because there are a lot of networking which happens because all the community leads are really great. And I am the youngest female community organizer, co-organizer in Google Communities in India. So that's also one thing which is sorry. That's also one thing which is extremely cool that happened this year in my life, and I'm so happy to share it with all of you. And you guys can also, if you are in Delhi, so definitely if you guys are in Bangalore, then we can probably catch up. You can tell me. Yes, that's about it. Thank you so much. And see you guys soon. And by soon, I do mean soon. So have a good night. Do well. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you, Mohan. Thank you, Akash. Okay, she has just given a comment again, ma'am, in person, BSc Honors, Computer Science. Oh, that's good that you are actually doing BSc Honors. And I think if you do BSc Honors Computer Science, mm, I think you can do MSc from IIT Delhi. I think they do have a program. And once you do MSc from IIT Delhi, you get a lot of job opportunity. I mean, you get a lot of placements and all, and there are a lot of things that you can do if you actually get into these colleges. So that's also one thing. So all the very best, and I hope you guys enjoy a lot. And that's it. So thank you so much. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you, Mohan. Thank you. If I'm missing out anybody, Akash, and thank you, Sachin, for your such lovely comments. It will really stay with me. And I'll see you soon. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's Read to Reap. And somebody actually asked me why my channel is called Read to Reap. I will address that also in some other video. And I think it's late now and everybody needs to sleep. So, bye guys. Thank you so much for joining. A very good night to you. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Read to Read. Follow me wherever you can. I'll share the link in the description. You can ping me on LinkedIn if you have any queries. You can, I think tweeting me would be the best option because at least I'll get notified. So yeah, that's up to you. So see you everyone. Bye. Have a good night. Take care.